miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. And his first pass is incomplete. If you look at this Bronco defense, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Heads up, heads up. He's moving.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Guerrero on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Daniels looking to throw. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Broncos first down.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try the middle with Guerrero. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now Daniels. Still going inside the 20. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Get it. Blocking 18. Ready.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. You talk about this Miami defense. Well, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. A handoff running right, Gurindo. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Pick up the 2. Brings up second and goal.
Another try for Gurindo. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. Touchdown! A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle
it. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get it. Let go.
Handoff here, Guerrero. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Go.
To throw is Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Daniels. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's 3rd and 6.
60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
To the air goes Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Going right back to Wilson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Viking 18.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Rigor
In motion, the tight end. Touchdown. Jaden Daniels scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Broncos 14. Dolphins nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy. That's going to be caught by Pickens. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here we go, strike. 70,
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 27-yard line.
James. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now Daniel's going to keep it. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Purdy from the gun. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, A pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnover. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers.
And my goodness, another interception. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
6, let's go now. 79 Broncos, tracking 60. Chop 60, chop 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Bronco leading, Bronco leading.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And it brings up
On 3rd down, it's Guerrero. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Isaac Guerrero with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Nifty move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Here's Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Back to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
They run it with James. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So that play much needed there, as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Bronco ladies. 79 Broncos.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play, as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the jump.
2nd and 16.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 8. Bronco 8.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. That was nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. And they're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Purdy from the gun on third down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Purdy. That'll be caught by James. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 9-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Purdy, big 4th down play. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he rifles one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Come on. 18, watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. On the arc, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Back to throw, Purdy. Has his man, that's James. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 22.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hey, kick, hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And a Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
70 Lions.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Get set, get set. Right around, up. Up.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Broncos, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy